Hello, this is Itzhak Perlman. During the pandemic, some of us are stuck at home. And what I do is I practice, but then when I finish practicing, what else do I do? Well, I love to cook. So I'd like to share with you a recipe for a soup that I love to cook and that I think is great. I call it garbage pail soup. It's a soup made out of leftovers that you have in your refrigerator, mostly vegetables, whether it's broccoli or cauliflower or zucchini or some onions and so on. And the beauty of this soup is that it's easy to make. I'll tell you how. You in a medium-sized pot, you saute some onions either in olive oil or just vegetable oil and let them caramelize a little bit, get that wonderful oniony flavor. And then add slices of, whether you have, what I did was I used zucchini, I used cauliflower, I had some broccoli left, I had some cabbage, potato, and so on. And I put it in and let it simmer for another maybe two minutes or 3 minutes. And then I added two 32-ounce containers of chicken stock, maybe a little bit more. Make sure that the liquid is above the vegetables in the pot so that there's room for it to simmer and so on. For those of you who may not want to use meat or are vegetarian, you may use water and maybe add for flavor there's some of those vegetable powders that give you some flavor and so on. And eventually you're going to spice it or use the spices of your taste that you want. So anyway, you simmer the soup until all the vegetables are tender. And then I like to use a Vitamix, which is a wonderful mixer that pulverizes the stuff. And I pour the soup and the vegetables into the Vitamix, and I pulverize it and I pour it into another container. The beauty of this is that it gets a very creamy consistency, and yet it's not a cream soup. And that's so wonderful. And it tastes absolutely delicious. And you are in control whether you want to put salt and pepper, or whether you want to put maybe a little cumin, or maybe you want to put thyme, or maybe a little coriander, or maybe curry, whatever it is that you feel that you like in a soup. And then when the whole thing is over, you put in the refrigerator. And the beauty of this soup is that, as I said before, no cream. You can eat it cold like a vichyssoise. Absolutely delicious with some crackers. Oh, fantastic. And then, of course, you can have it warm. I even like to put some thin noodles in the soup when it's warm. It's fabulous. Garbage pail soup, hopefully for your pleasure.